Hi and welcome to a brief Project Flow introduction. So Project Flow is a piece of software for delivering lessons and managing devices when you're in a classroom with multiple connected devices. So you're going to be able to see my screen in this video, and also at times I'm going to be able to pop up a mobile device to simulate what you'd be able to see on a tablet. Now obviously in the real world situation we could connect many tablets. Here in just this example we've only got one device connected. And also remember that the teacher can be delivering this off any device as well. Now as you can see, this program is browser based. The advantage of this means that it's device independent, so Project Flow will work on any device on any web browser as long as it supports HTML5. So let's jump straight in. I've got a session running at the moment, and if we look on my tablet we can see that we've got the same session code here for my student. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to load up a lesson and I'm going to share that lesson to my students. So here's my lesson presentation. What I'm going to do, I'm going to share that out to my student device. And what we can see when we flick to the student device, you can see that that's just loading up on there for them. And the students each then have their own copy of the lesson. And where this gives a good advantage is each student now, or each participant, can move through this presentation at their own pace, can view the imagery at their own speed, and the teacher or the leader of the meeting can present the information that they've got, interact with the interactive features. And where this becomes really powerful is when we get to some interactive activities like this sort of idea. And what I can do, because my students are moving through at their own pace, I can come here and share them again, and that's just going to force that user onto the correct page for me. And now we have individual versions of these activities for our different users. So each user has their own version of these sort of activities. I'll just chuck some answers in here. I'll do the same on the mobile device just so you can see how things work. Okay, and I'll do the same on the mobile device. Okay, so let's just drop these in to the correct locations here, and you can see that each user can do these individually, and each user will get individualized feedback then on how they've done. So I can view my results there. I've got 100% as the mobile user, and if we view the results on the main screen, I've got 66%, and you can see there's a slight change in colour here to show me which ones I've got wrong in the wrong place, just to give me that sort of idea. So we can share lesson content in that sort of way, or presentation content, to multiple devices, and we can have interactive activities within those. What we can also do is we can do some two-way sharing. So let's do something a slightly different idea. Let's do some maths questions. Okay, I'm going to share this in a slightly different way. I'm going to share this out to the students in edit mode. And what this means as we come to the mobile device, let's just make this screen a bit bigger so you can get a clearer idea of what's going on. On the mobile device, the student now has the suite of tools to be able to edit this. So as a student, I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to draw the answers to these questions on here. Okay, I'm just going to doodle those on. Okay, let's make a little mistake there for the teacher to pick up. Okay, and let's just save those answers as we're working through. Now what this means from the presenter's point of view, the teacher's point of view, is I can come in here and I can actually preview what each student, so if I had 30 students connected here, I'd be able to see 30 previews of what they're doing. But what I can also do is I can pull that up to edit. So I've got their answers up here. I can jump in, provide a little bit of feedback from this side. Okay, so yeah, well done, well done. Oh no, hang on, we've got an error in here. So let's give that a bit of feedback there. We've got well done there, we've got well done there, and I'm still waiting on this one here. And if I save that, this then becomes really powerful because that feedback appears on the student devices. So imagine that instead of necessarily being at the big screen or at the board at the front doing this, the teacher or the presenter is walking around the classroom with it on their own tablet, giving this sort of feedback as they're going around. It becomes really, really powerful. We can also jump in and do voting questions and things like that. Okay, so we can jump in here, we can type in a quick question. Okay, so is a dolphin a mammal? Okay, push that question, and that question then appears on our student device, and the student can then answer that question, and on the teacher's screen we get to see that. Oh, I don't know if I've gone off there. There we go. So we can show the responses, and we can also show the names of who submitted those responses. So again, if we had a whole class, we could have those sort of things in very quickly. So it's nice and easy to do assessment in this as well. And one of the things I think is really key is how quick it is to make these sort of activities. People always assume when you can make interactive activities like that, that okay, that's wonderful, but it's going to take a while to do. Let's just debunk that idea straight away and put this on. Let's make an interactive matching activity. So let's put that on using the template. Let's move the tools out of the way slightly. Let's select a picture for this. So let's do some flags here. So I'm just going to type in the name that I want to match that to there. Add another image. And let's add Kenya in there. And let's select another image. Okay. Let's just scroll down. We've got Mexico. Let's drop that in. And let's add one last one. Okay, Zimbabwe, and let's drop that in. And that is how complicated it is for a teacher to make an interactive matching exercise. This will randomize each time. That takes about a minute. Okay, you can add a little bit more time if you want to make it look beautiful, if you've got to go and find some information, but actually the creation of it is very, very quick and simple. That's a little outline view for you on what we can do with Project Flow. Remember, Project Flow is cloud-based, so it will work on any device, on any browser. It's cloud-based, so it will be continually getting updates. There's some exciting new features coming around differentiation and device management, as well as some fantastic updates to the creation tools to really speed the creation of presentations within this software as well. If you've got any further questions, please get in touch with us at Genee.